Here is the news at Hilltopvoices at this time. Secondary Education Minister Professor Nalova Lyonga has acted swiftly following a reported leakage of examination question papers, ordering an immediate reprint of new questionnaires in Yaoundé and rescheduling the affected examination papers. This decisive intervention has been widely welcomed by education stakeholders and policy observers who describe it as a clear departure from the long-standing perception that government action in crisis situations is slow but eventually effective. The new reforms in the education sector, including smart classroom integration and the installation of CCTV cameras in examination halls, signaled a renewed governance approach within the secondary education system. The June 6, 2026 press release from the Ministry of Secondary Education, referenced as MINESEC, announced the rescheduling of the remaining papers of the ongoing Cameroon General Certificate of Education session from June 8 through June 18, now to June 22nd to July 2nd, 2026. This move has been described as an opportune policy shift aimed at addressing systemic vulnerabilities in examination administration. Nkwen Baptist Church on Sunday, June 7, celebrated the retirement of Reverend Dr. Njini Edward Lemga, bringing to a close 31 years of pastoral ministry in the Cameroon Baptist Convention and 18 years of leadership as senior pastor of one of the denomination's most influential congregations. Church leaders, clergy, former classmates, community groups, and hundreds of worshippers gathered to honor a man many describe as a preacher, mentor, counselor, and community builder whose ministry stretched far beyond the walls of the church. From Nkwen Baptist Church, where he began ministry in 1995, through 9 years in the administrative office of the Cameroon Baptist Convention to 18 years at Nkwen Baptist Church, colleagues say he remained unwavering in his commitment to biblical teaching. Speaking to Hilltopvoices after the service, Reverend Njini Edward identified the same commitment as a defining legacy of his ministry. For many years across Cameroon, access to clean water, environmental degradation, declining ecosystems, and the growing effects of climate change remain pressing challenges affecting livelihoods, agriculture, and public health. For 3 decades, Strategic Humanitarian Services (SHUMAS) has been working with communities to address these challenges through sustainable development interventions. The organization's contribution to environmental protection and human service delivery came into the spotlight on June 5 during activities marking the 54th World Environment Day in Bamenda. SHUMAS was among institutions celebrated by the Cameroon Climate Journalist Network (CCJN), receiving the 2025 Cameroon Media Award of Excellence under the category of Champions in Humanitarian Service Delivery and Nature Protection, as well as a Nation Builders Award. The distinction formed part of a larger event that saw the launch of the Cameroon Climate Ecology Mantra (CCEM), described by the organizers as the country's premier climate nature study textbook for colleges and universities. Teachers in Bafut subdivision have received a major boost to their administrative work following the donation of a multifunction printer by the Member of Parliament for Bafut Tuba, Honorable Awu Oliver, aimed at reducing the difficulties educators face in producing official documents and ongoing challenges in the area. The donation handed over on behalf of the parliamentarian by Brenda Ichu comprised a 3-in-1 machine capable of printing, photocopying, and scanning documents. The equipment was presented to education stakeholders in Bafut as part of efforts to support teachers grappling with logistical and operational constraints caused by years of insecurity. Speaking during the handing over ceremony, Brenda Ichu said the donation was intended to ease the burden on teachers who often travel long distances to access printing and photocopying services. The Donation comes at a time when teachers in Bafut continue to navigate difficult working conditions, and beyond security concerns, education officials say schools are facing acute staffing shortages as many teachers transferred out of the subdivision during the crisis. One of the beneficiaries, Chikilem Boniface, who is Inspector for Basic Education in Bafut, highlighted the challenges confronting the education sector in the area, noting that some examinations are still being written outside Bafut due to prevailing circumstances. The official launch of the North West Regional Women Mediators Network marked the high point of the 2026 North West Women Mediators Summit as participants concluded 2 days of reflection, dialogue, and advocacy with renewed commitment to strengthening women's participation in peace building and community governance. The network was officially unveiled on June 5 in Bamenda during the closing ceremony of the summit organized by Mother of Hope Cameroon MOHCAM, bringing together women mediators, traditional rulers, government officials, civil society actors, development partners, and peace practitioners from across the region. Representing the governor of the Northwest region, the Inspector General at the Governor's Office, Ignatius Ekale, praised the contribution of women in peace-building efforts and encouraged them to remain at the forefront of initiatives aimed at restoring social cohesion in communities affected by conflict. He assured participants of government's continued support for efforts that promote women's participation in peace building, mediation, and community development. The launch of the new network represented the culmination of a 3-year women mediation project implemented by MOHCAM with support from Open Society Foundation. The project has trained women mediators and peace monitors across the Northwest region and recorded significant success in resolving community conflict. Speaking to Hilltop Voices at the close of the summit, MOHCAM Executive Director Ada Atomoyang expressed satisfaction with the progress achieved and the official birth of the new network. Describing the launch as a historic achievement for women's peace leadership, she said the platform will bring together women peace builders under a common umbrella to strengthen mediation efforts, amplify women's voices, and promote meaningful participation in peace building. According to her, the creation of the network signals the beginning of a new chapter where women are not merely participants in peace initiatives, but key architects of lasting peace. As the anglophone crisis approaches a decade of devastating consequences for communities across the Northwest, across the Northwest and Southwest regions of Cameroon, the Paramount Fon Nso, His Majesty Fon Nsembinglo I, is turning to the written word to document lived experiences, preserve historical memory, and contribute to ongoing efforts towards peace and reconciliation. The revered traditional ruler is set to officially launch his maiden publication, The Fon Nso and the Anglophone Crisis, a testimony for reconciliation and peace in Yaoundé, on June 25, 2026, before taking the book to other towns across the country and the diaspora. The launch comes at a time when the conflict continues to leave deep scars on affected communities. Thousands have lost their lives, hundreds of thousands have been displaced from their homes, while many families remain separated by violence and forced migration. Against this backdrop, the 170-page publication seeks to offer a first-hand account of one of the most turbulent periods in the recent history of the Nso people and the country at large. According to the author, the book is structured into 7 parts and contains sub-chapters, a foreword, preface, and acknowledgements, alongside photographs documenting key moments of the crisis and the important achievements in the history of the Nso Fon. According to His Royal Majesty Fon Nsembinglo I, the publication is intended to serve as both a testimony and a legacy. You can follow more of our stories at www.hilltopvoices.com. Follow us on our social media platforms: Hilltop Voices Web, Hilltop Voices Communications Group, Hilltop Voices Stream, and more. Just check us out on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course Hilltop Voices TV on YouTube. Stay with us.